What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Michael Mortal, and welcome to my Let's Play of The Evil Within. Now, this is one of my favorite games of all time. I will defend this game to my deathbed because I truly believe that all the flack it gets for having a somewhat convoluted storyline and, being too much action and not enough horror, I truly believe that this game breathes new life into the survival horror genre, and it doesn't do anything that Resident Evil 4 didn't do as far as making it more action oriented and making it, a third person, adrenaline rush of a horror game. I believe that there are still some very creepy sections in this game, some very, very truly unsettling moments that, and even in combat, it really makes you feel the entire time that you are not safe. That's my soapbox. Now, in this playthrough, I really want to kind of clear up a few things from the get-go, because I feel that some of what people say is very warranted, as far as this game can be very confusing from the get-go, and that can work to its disadvantage. So I want to clear up a few things as the cutscenes are going on, kind of talk you through what is really going on, at least at the very basic level. So I'm going to do Nightmare mode because I've only played on Survival. I played on Survival, I beat it on Survival in order to unlock Nightmare. So I've never played it on Nightmare before, but I really want to try it, so I'm going to do that. But anyway, what I was saying was, this game can be very confusing, and you can come to a lot of conclusions that are very misleading and can be very frustrating when it takes so long for everything to come together. So I'm not going to go out of my way to spoil anything, but I am going to kind of make some suggestions that might lead people in the correct direction of the process. But I really do believe in an altogether experience for a Let's Play, so I'm not going to ruin that for you guys as far as the adventure if this is your first time playing it or watching someone play it. But I really do want to make sure that you're not frustrated.
Sorry, detectives. I know you're just coming off a case, but I'm afraid we're gonna have to make a detour.
Castellanos.
Is it a riot?
The main character's name, Sebastian Castellanos.
Homicides. Half a dozen units already on scene.
131, please advise.
Maybe it's the ghost of that doctor who went schizo and chopped up all those patients.
That's not what happened. Some patients disappeared. Some kind of scandal?
Still, gives you the creeps, doesn't it?
127, 124, please respond.
That actually gets explained later, so I'm not going to comment on that.
It's a possibility. I believe the records were sealed.
Anyone on scene, respond.
Dispatch, this is Detective Castellanos in 184. What's the situation? Over.
184, be advised. Some problem reaching out to the son of the Beacon Memorial.
Damn it, they turned on NPR.
Damn it! Jesus!
Knowing that we're detectives, that probably didn't help our hangovers very much.
Any thoughts?
Nothing yet. I'm sure we'll know everything once we get there.
Oh. Yeah, and the graphics have been heralded as really good in this game, for good reason. I mean, just look at the rain falling off of... And it doesn't even run in 60 frames per second on the Xbox. People have trouble running this game at 60 frames per second on the PC, so... But look at the fucking water droplets coming off of their faces.
Donnelly, contact dispatch and let them know what's happening. Joseph, Kidman, you're with me.
Alright, so we're about to go investigate this asylum. Oh, it's so gorgeous. But we're about to go take a look at this asylum because people have been on the radio calling about a an event that happened with multiple homicides, and obviously there's police cars everywhere, so we need to go save our comrades, is basically what the mission is here. Joseph. Joseph is my dude, by the way. Just look at him. He's a fucking badass. Granted, Castellanos is a badass. No blood or shell casings.
No blood or shell casings.
Which means they didn't start fighting out here. They were not engaged outside the building. Smells like blood. Smells like pennies.
Smells like blood. All right.
Smells like Smells like a lost tooth.
I'm gonna check it out. Don't let anyone else through this door.
I can be an extra set of eyes.
We don't know what's happening here. You're a backup.
I never did understand why they left her. Especially after you see this. The second I see this, I'm like, yep, call for backup. Nope, not happening. Two dudes cannot take on whatever the fuck did this. Be it patience or anything.
Someone alive in here.
You're very dead. Extremely dead. Cadaverific. Just fucking look at all this blood. Seriously, I would not go in here. What? Oh, wow, that was very guided.
Are you injured? What happened here?
Listen to this guy's voice. Tell me he doesn't sound exactly like Fraser Crane. I know I reference him all the time in my Let's Plays. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about Fraser. It just seems to come up.
Cameras might.
No, but seriously though, he sounds exactly like Fraser. I need to look it up and see if it's the same fucking actor. But no, seriously though. Oh man, it's so cool. I love this fucking game. I'm so excited to be playing it for you guys. Okay, this is about to introduce probably one of the coolest characters of all time right here. Ugh.
What the hell?
That looked painful. That went through the eye. The number of Altair and Ezio jokes are real. I didn't know it was lunchtime. Oh, that was well done. I've been told that this was all part of the demo, but I never played the demo before this game came out. My origins for when as for when I found this game all comes from YouTube. I mean, it was one of the most anticipated games of its year, so I was watching the YouTube like crazy. He's hacksawing his way through somebody. This motherfucker. You need to do some weightlifting. Oh. Okay, not weightlifting. You got the muscle. You've got the muscle. You need the cardio. You need to trim up some of that fat. Maybe you like it. Maybe it helps you in your curious endeavors.